and welcome to this video in which I'll be reacting to Lithuania's song for Eurovision 2024, Luktelk by Silvester Belt.
A disclaimer. I hadn't addressed this before because I had hoped that the EBU would come to the correct decision by now, but since they have not, I do need to address it myself. Israel should not be allowed to participate at the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. If Russia hadn't been banned in 2022, maybe we'd be having a different conversation right now, and on a personal note, maybe Eurovision wouldn't have become such an important part of my life, but this is the reality that we are living in, so this is the conversation that we are having. Regardless of what you think of the current atrocities happening in Gaza, intentionally cutting off other people's access to food, water and electricity is abhorrent, not to mention the act of killing. If you think governments and broadcasters should be considered as separate entities, consider the situation with Russia again. There is a video explaining why Israel shouldn't be allowed to participate linked in the description, and the creator also calls to action about what you can do yourself. Please watch that video and do something. Further resources are also listed as and when they become relevant. I'll stop talking about this when it stops being relevant.
I was going to be pretty happy with either Silvester Belt or the Roop, so this is going to be pretty nice. I like that the song is in Lithuanian, and I think he put on a pretty good show already in the semi-finals for Lithuania, so I'm excited to see what it looked like in the final. There's going to be like a really cool and sort of chilled out performance that will stand out actually amongst the other crazier performance that we're probably gonna have. So I'm excited to see what it might look like slightly more accurately than what it looked like in the semi-final. Now. Oh wow, the crowd starts clapping just immediately. It's pretty mystical and draws you in at the start, with more so shadows than actual faces. That's nice. I think this is also building the atmosphere of waiting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like this, this is a good. And have they all got their nose jewellery now? Kinda looks like it. Oh, and the nice shot just focusing on the hands, that's also unusual. He's got a really good connection to the camera. The orange face on the LEDs can look kind of weird and self-indulgent, but I think it kind of works in this case. And I think the dancers being more anonymous than in the semi-final performance is also interesting and draws a bit of attention. No hands. And there's confetti falling already? This isn't the winner's performance. Nice. Flashing lights, there must be a warning for that at Eurovision, but it does look cool. Though I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. But is this the winner's performance? That's a lot of confetti if it's not. And I think he's got a cool outfit that's basically Eurovision ready as well. Especially with the white, red and blue and black lighting, it works well. Yeah, okay, maybe this was the winner's performance. I don't know, it was a lot of confetti. So for some reason the winner's performance was uploaded to the official YouTube channel. Don't know what that's about, that's not usually the case. I think I like the chilled out vibe and just generally how the song intrigues you at first and then it's just a really chilled out song. This probably the best way to describe it. It's got a bit of a thumpy beat to it, but nothing major, and I don't think it can scare anyone away really, but it could become some people's favourites if they like more dancey and chilled out music. Lithuania's in the first half of the first semi-final. That's a tough one. Ukraine's already basically got a qualification, and there's a lot of other songs vying for a grand final spot from the first half of the first semi-final. I want to say I'm pretty confident in this qualifying, but now that I've read that, I'm not as confident as I would have been if it was literally any other of the quarters. Will it have enough fans that will pick up the phone and vote for it in the semi-final that it can go through to the grand final? I don't know, because I really enjoy it. It's my favourite of the batch of the songs chosen last night. I would hate to lose it in the semi-final. I genuinely think it's really cool that it's in Lithuanian, and I think the staging package is basically Malmö ready, so there's not much that would have to be changed. A bit confused as to why the winner's performance was uploaded to the official YouTube channel, but what can you do? I'm a bit concerned that we could lose it in the semi-final. I really hope we don't, but I'm not so confident that it can qualify in such a strong semi-final. It's a pretty cool song, I just don't know if... Oh, cool, that's another word to describe it. Not just chill, also cool. Basically just cold. Not really. It was such a bad joke, I apologise. I hope it goes through to the final, but I'm not really confident because it's such a strong semi-final. Whatever happens, I'm happy that it's something that Lithuania shows. I don't think the group would have had much better chances, and for them to not qualify would have been really disastrous because they're already known and loved in the Eurovision community. So I do hope for Silvester Belt that he does manage to qualify, because as I say, I really enjoy the song and the performance is really cool. I don't think there's anything majorly strenuous vocally in the song, so I'm not worried about that either. Maybe you need to amp it up a little bit in some way, maybe have the LEDs change more often, or slightly reflect the story of waiting in some way. Anything to elevate it. Not necessarily amp it up, but not what I said a moment ago. Amping it up would imply that more energy needs to be brought to it, but I think the energy level is kind of just right. I think we just need something to make it stand out slightly more to the average semi-final viewer that it can go through to the final. I don't know what that is exactly, but you've got 3 months to figure it out, and I think it's possible to get that done. I think that's it from me. I really enjoy the song. Pretty good choice for Lithuania, well done, and I hope to see it in the grand final, and if not, I'm sure the semi-final performance will also be great. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, that you got something out of it. I will see you in the next one when that shows up on your feed. Bye! Why has my phone skipped it? That's not nice. That's not what I wanted. Okay.